So in the last tutorial, we took a look at just printing a very simple "Hello Alex" to the screen. Um, in this tutorial, we're going to take a look at receiving user input from the keyboard. So the first thing I want to do is under my package here is I want to import in the class, the scanner class, which will allow us to receive keyboard input. So java.util.scanner semicolon. And whenever we're receiving keyboard input, there seems to be a little bit of an error that occurs when receiving, like when checking for individual characters. So we're going to talk about try and get and throws in another video, but for now, um, just so you can kind of see it, we're going to write throws IO exception. And what that all, just to kind of clarify, all that does is sort of check um, whether it double checks our code that's within here. All right, so throws IO exception. And the next thing we want to do is we're just going to create a variable. And a variable is just a temporary storage place for information. I mean, you can make them um, private, but for now, just think about them as sort of a cup that you can put anything in. And you have to define what's in that cup. So, for example, char will define that a character um, can be stored in this variable here called ch, right? And you know what? Let's just make this guess for now, because we're going to make a guessing game out of this. So, character guess, and this will store a letter. Um, and then right now we can just write, instead of hello Alex, we can write a letter. And after letter, write press enter. Let me hide this outliner. We don't really need that open. And so we can see a little bit better our project. So the way that we read a letter or a guess into this is we need to create sort of an object that can store it. So let's go ahead and write ch equals, and inside of this we're going to write char. And what that says is anything that we receive as input will be automatically converted to a character. So this is sort of type conversion. So then we're going to write system dot in dot read semicolon, and then I'm going to print out whatever was stored in ch. Okay. Oh, actually, we're going to do guess here. There we go. All right. So system dot out dot print line the letter you entered. And this is how we print guess. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hit F11 here, and let's go ahead and try our game. It says, please enter a letter. We could actually do key. All right, let's hit F11 again to rerun it. So I'm going to go ahead and enter A and press enter. You can see it says the letter you entered is A. Now, this isn't much of a guessing game. All it's doing is it's telling you the letter that you entered, right? So let's go ahead and create a second character type variable called correct guess. And by putting a comma here and the two variables next to each other, each one of these can store the data type char. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to create something called an if statement. And an if statement is a sort of way of deciding or a decision tree. And it's going to check what's inside of correct guess. So just below this, the letter you entered is plus guess. I'm just going to write if, open close parentheses, open curly brace, close curly brace. Okay? And what I like to do often is I just go to source and click format. I'll do it again, source. I guess it seems fine with this formatting here, but anyway, so if, and inside of this we're going to say if guess is the same as correct guess inside of the curly braces here. I'm going to write system.out.println guessed correctly. All right, and let me kind of tab that in a little bit so we can sort of see that, distinguish that away from the rest of my code. So there we go. But we don't know what correct guess is, and so by writing equals equals, we're saying same as. So we can say that correct guess is B. So correct guess equals the letter B. Or actually, for single characters, you just want single quotes. All right, so let's hit F11. And oh, we have one more extra curly brace than is needed. And the way you can check that is you can click on each ending curly brace, and it'll show you the starting one. All right, let's try that again. F11. Please enter a letter. Let's say we guess B. Letter you entered is B. You guessed correctly. Well, what if they guess incorrectly? So let's try that. I'm going to hit F11. And I enter A again. And I hit enter. The letter you entered is A. So it never fully has any sort of way of letting the person know that they guessed incorrectly. So that's where we can do an else statement. And the thing that you need to understand is the else is always directly connected to the if. So I would say else. And then at this point, we'll do curly brace, close curly brace, system.out.println wrong answer. All right, let's hit F11 and rerun this. I'm going to hit A and hit enter. The letter you entered is A, wrong answer.